Hey there, true believers. Ren Kisaragi with more Let's Play Horseman Back to Nature. Well, last time, Jeff here won his second dog race. Alright, so now it's winter. Yeah, we're still in winter. We're almost halfway through winter, though. We should be halfway by the end of the video, so that's cool, at least. But yeah, that's what we did last time. Jeff won the dog race. Go Jeff. Best boy. Alright, let's... Oh, and Thiago can walk and say mama now. So that's kind of cool too. We went from having a whole comment in Dud Bear to now being able to say mom. Huzzah! Alright, let's handle this. So, what can we talk about today? We're going to need to do some wrestling talk and some energy drink talk. Because that's just sort of what's happened between videos. Let's start with the wrestling talk. Actually, no. Let's get the energy drink talk out of the way, because that's much less interesting. So I tried 2 new flavors of Rogue, because that's the one I've kind of hitched myself to at this point. I tried 2 new flavors of Rogue. Tried the sour candy energy this morning. It was pretty good. It tasted like Sour Patch Kids sugar, if you can like put that to a taste. Just like that, but like mixed into water, like sort of like watermelon, but very sour. Was not bad. Wouldn't get a whole like tub of it, but let's not even bother with that. But you know, wasn't bad for a one-off. And then I tried the strawberry bubblegum hydration flavor at work, because I just wanted to have something in the middle of the day, and I said, screw it, I have this, let's try this. It was not very good. That one tasted like sickly sweet strawberry, and then faded to like, oh, what's that flavor? That like double bubble? That like generic ass, pink ass, blue and yellow wrapper ass gum. It tasted like that, but like you've been chewing it for a while, so it has that kind of like fakey aftertaste to it. Oh, it was not very good. I did not care for that. So you know, the first miss from my totally not a sponsor energy powder company. So you know, I mean, you know, I still have some more flavors to try. I think I have two individual packets left. Blue raspberry energy, which I can't imagine tastes anything that isn't just blue raspberry. So I'm very not excited for that, because it's going to be very boring. But then the other one is rainbow candy. It has Skittles over the package. It's going to taste like Skittles, which I'm down for. That's a hydration flavor, so we'll see. We'll see if I like either of those more than what I imagine I will. No emojis today. That's sad. So yeah, that's kind of that. Yeah. Just update on... Oh, hello. Update on Rain drinking energy drinks. Again. Which is a problem. Well, it's less of a problem now, but, you know, you know what I mean. And now we can talk about the AEW pay-per-view. The wrestling thing. The more complicated conversation that I really wish I had watched Wrestle Dream. So I did, however, watch the pre-show, which was free on YouTube. It probably still is on YouTube at time of upload this. It probably still is there, but they teased the funniest, least funny thing I could think of in the opening part of the show. It was really, really funny. In a dark, like very like, oh god, please no, kind of way. So I told you about well, all right, let's let's tell the story correctly, build up to it. So the show was to honor a legendary wrestler slash promoter slash businessman slash entrepreneur slash just a lot of things. Antonio Inoki, like a major figure in Japanese wrestling and MMA. Tried to bridge the two sports and wanted to make wrestling a worldwide thing, and just big dreams from a very large man with a very firm slap apparently. But yeah, the show was to honor him because he's a pretty important person to honor, and the show is kind of it's leaning into his dream. So they had his grandkids out in the ring. They had his grandkids, and they did a big speech, and it was like, okay, this is really nice and all that. And remember that wrestler that like makes fun of people who have dead dads that I told you about? Just for like 5 seconds, he came on the screen, and I was immediately laughing and saying, "Oh no, please God, no! You can't do this." And then they didn't. They didn't. They did. He just sort of showed up, was watching the show, and that was it. No tactless behavior at all. It could have been really bad, though. Would have been hilarious, but it would have been really tasteless. So, glad that they didn't. But, yeah. So that was the pre-show. There was more matches in the pre-show. It was fun. I'm still a big fan of Athena. I really like her, and is it Billy Starks? Who's her? I don't remember who her little sidekick is anymore. 'Cause I don't really get to watch much wrestling because it's not on the media for me to watch. I rely on clips on the internet. Tony Khan, if you're listening to me in my almost 2,700 subscriber YouTube channel, get a streaming deal so I can watch you. You're a multi-billionaire. You can afford it. Anyway, yeah, she had a match with who was it? It was Keith Lee and somebody else. It was good. It was a fine match. Oh, whatever. I like getting to see Athena just be an actual menace. That was pretty fun. What else? How else happened in the pre-show? Not that much interesting. I don't remember. I still liked it. It was still fun, but it didn't hold a candle to the main actual pay-per-view card. It looked like such a good show. Even if it was just Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr., I would be content if that was the entire show. And that was just like one of 14 matches. God, it would have been so good to see that whole thing. It was all the clips. It's just, that's what I want out of my technical wrestling matches, is what those two can do. And it just, I don't know, man. It just really hits different nowadays. But, yeah. Oh, hey, Kendo. I'm not, stop. Get out of here. Bitch. Anyway. But yeah. Was pretty good match by the look of it. Pretty good match between the two best technical mat wrestlers in the world. Was pretty good, as you would imagine. So wish I could have seen that. Wish I could have seen Kingston versus Shibata, because I've been an Eddie Kingston fan for a very long time. And just his personal story, especially with him re-signing to Ring of Honor and AEW and all that, where he was like, I'm gonna have to stop wrestling. I'm gonna have to sell my wrestling gear and give up my dream and all that. And then he gets hired to the company and becomes a champion. Is just God, that, yeah. Just, it's just you really just can't write that kind of shit, and it's great. Kingston deserves everything that he has, and so much more. So, it's good. good to see him, like, getting to wrestle people that he's wanted to wrestle and, like, idolizes and stuff. It's been good. It's going to be very sad when he loses the championship, but, I mean, it's probably going to happen at some point, just being honest here. But, yeah, that was pretty good also, by the look of it. Very much a opposite of what the technical match was. That was just like a fight, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna come back here and handle the emojis in a minute. I'm gonna handle these emojis, guys. Got more wrestling to talk about. Moxley was fantastic on commentary. I forget how much I like listening to him talk until I hear him talk. He was, so he had a headset mic on, and this is just like, this is funny for me as somebody who had a headset mic who would cover up the mic as like a bit, and you could still very clearly hear me. He was putting his hand over it and dropping F-bombs at people in the ring. You could very clearly hear him. And then he was like talking shit that people in the ring were swearing. It's very, very funny. Mox is a treasure. Oh, I love everybody on the AEW roster, except for Jack Perry. Not a big fan of his, but you know, he needs to figure out how to be a bad guy, I think. If he's even still on the roster. I don't even know if he's on the roster anymore. Oh well. Oh, but we should also talk about the finale thing with, you know, Nick Wayne betraying his friend Darby Allin to side with the guy who makes fun of dead dads. I think it makes total sense. I back that decision, and people have agreed with me that this is a good decision, or I've agreed with people, or whatever. There you go, Chiago. Indeed, kya. All right, cool. Don't mind me. I'm just rambling about wrestling for like 10 minutes now, but it makes total sense. Darby essentially befriended the guy who tried to kill Nick Wayne, so like it makes sense that he would not be okay with him anymore. I get it. It really is just like soap operas for dudes. That's all wrestling ever has been. It's fun though. It is. It's fun. So, enough rambling about wrestling, Rain. You've got your rambling out. I've actually thought about picking up the latest WWE game and just doing a let's play of like the career mode or whatever. I think it could be fun. Probably not going to do it because I don't care that much. But you know, maybe in future, if I can catch it when it's on sale or something. I don't know. Oh, maybe I should buy Fire Pro Wrestling. Get some real wrestling games on the channel. Some Fire Pro, hell yeah. Would never play Fire Pro. Not that it's bad. It just looks very technical, and I'm also dumb, so it doesn't look like it's for me. It's cool what you can do with it though. All the custom animations and stuff, and the create a wrestler things and all that people do. Oh, it's so cool, but I am very stupid. So I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, I'm very excited to see where all these storyline things go. Oh, and I should also mention this, since this was kind of like a thing that sort of happened. Edge is in AEW now. One of their most kind of shocking big acts in WWE just joined AEW because he's like, hey, my friend is here. I'm gonna have fun in this new company. Bye. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Edge Paige still wrestles pretty good, despite, you know, having a broken neck and coming back after that and all that. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that he's not only still able to wrestle, but still pretty good. Gonna say his spear does not look fantastic compared to, you know, other spears, but it's safe. And that's very important. Yeah, being able to wrestle safe is probably more important than looking like dynamic and flashy, because you can look at Kenta Kobashi's Burning Hammer, which just looks lethal. It's a lethal looking move. Like, you could easily break someone's neck, like their head off their shoulders, break their neck. But then, like, another female wrestler who I didn't even know made the Burning Hammer. Hold on. What's actually... It's on my Twitter. Hold on. We're gonna go live to Twitter now. I know. I'm shilling a terrible product right now. There it is. Come on. Give me the thing I said. Kyoko Inoue, I think is how you pronounce her name. But she did a really safe-looking Burning Hammer, and I was actually shocked at how smooth and how dangerous, but completely safe it was. You can make wrestling be safe and still look cool. It's not hard. And then there's Darby getting chokeslammed onto the step part of steel steps. So, you know, maybe we need to teach some people about that. I know, I'm just saying a bunch of names of people and things that happen on a show. I'm sorry, everybody. I like wrestling. I mean, not wrestling, because that's, you know, something else that's not like what I like. But you know what I mean. Indeed. I give you all this refrigerated hot milk, and you still say mom, not dad. Sorry, I get it. If I was your dad, you wouldn't want to associate with me either. It's fair. I'll allow it. Oh, I already had the right tool. Idiot. Hey, laptop. What's going on? Don't know why the laptop just started, like, making noise. Alright. Okay, we're done? Alright, good. I'm glad we had that conversation. Glad you voiced your complaints. I will take those into consideration when I move forward. So, I'm sorry about the wrestling bits for those of you who don't give a shit about wrestling. Very sorry. I just like wrestling. I think it's fun to watch. I like the storylines. The characters are fun. I like the Righteous a lot more than I did beforehand now. They were in a match. Yeah. It may very well just be because Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, is dead, and the Wyatt family can't ever be again. Maybe that's why I like the Righteous, because it's very like Wyatt family vibes, like spooky cult. Granted, they go like the Midsummer route instead of the like Bayou cult thing, but very similar groups. I don't know. I just like me an evil cult. I don't know what else to say. I like me an evil cult. Give me like one or two of them. Technically, we have two in AEW. Technically, the Dark Order is in fact an evil cult. They're now back to being evil. They were funny guys for a while. Now they're back to being a cult. Please, I'm not trying to. I'm gonna cut you with my sickle in a second. Thanks. Please. I'm not trying to... Thanks. Cool. Got there in the end. Hell yeah. I don't know. I just lean toward liking spooky cult gimmicks in wrestling. Always kind of have. Since the days of Raven and the Flock. Something about it. So it's kind of cool we have a couple of them. And it's not Brandy Rhodes' weird like hair cult thing. That was strange. That was a very early AEW faction that she had going, where they were like cutting the hair off people for really no reason. It could have been cool. Like there was a promo I remember very clearly. It was a Brandy Rhodes, Cody's wife. She had a therapy session where she was talking to a therapist about like, oh, the voices in my head and this and that and whatever, and I'm still imagining things and this and that. And then she goes to leave and the therapist was never there. It was just her talking to herself. It's like, okay, you can make this into something interesting. And then they just never went back to it. I was like, alright, well, never mind then. I guess you could just, like, not. I suppose. I suppose not touching on this ever again is fine. So, Never did it for me. Which, no, I was gonna say, money do I have? Alright. We have still made 60 grand this season, though. I don't know how the hell that's happened, but... we have indeed made 60 grand, and I am shocked and appalled. Who the hell is Paul? Alright, that was a dumb joke. Anyway, I blame that work has been very stressful these past 2 days of this week. You know it's bad when, like, one of the corporate people I have to talk to on a daily basis says flat out, it's been a long week. It's only Tuesday, my dude. I mean, the answer is yes, I agree, but it's only Tuesday. So much more week left. Yeah. Blah. That's all I gotta say. Also, because it's October, blah, like vampire, it's spooky. This is a horror Let's Play now. Oh, God. Okay. Let's move swiftly forward from that. The only thing spooky about this is the fact that it's still winter. Though we are cranking through days pretty quick, though. Imagine if I cared enough and went to, like, full days in winter. We would be here for another 40 videos. We are not going to be here that long, though. I will not allow that to happen. Okay, we'll wait on those. No, we'll grab one of them. That'll work. So I talked to my girlfriend last night for a while. It was quite nice. We talked about what games we would want to play, and the answer as laptop. Shut up. It's about what I expected with the like, oh, we'll figure something out later. It's like, yeah, we will. But I have apparently I have 663 games in my Steam library, so we have plenty of options to pick something to play. It's just, you know, a matter of figuring out what. But it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. It'll be great. And we may do some one-offs. I don't know if we're gonna do a series while she's here or do some one-offs. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yes, you did hear that correctly. I will be recording games with my girlfriend. You'll get to hear her voice and meet her in, like, 30-something days. I think it's like 38, I think is what it was. 38, 39, something like that. Not that long. How about that? Not that long. Middle of November she'll be here. So, very excited about that. Just have to survive a little bit longer. Then you can hear me be genuinely unhinged while we play Monster Hunt. It'll be great. Yeah, that's something I'm going to say now that I probably already have said before that I'm going to say again when we do the video. Oh. Thanks. Cake for breakfast. Oh, what's your secondary dialogue? Aw. Alright. We can do that. Hey, Chiago, would you want to go see butterflies and bunnies in the mountains? Oh, no, it's a large snowstorm. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, sneezed. Anyway. What was I saying? I feel like we've done this before. That's weird. Oh, thanks. Wow, still a blizzard, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. I can't do the sneeze and rewind time bit anymore, man. You gotta let me not have a storm, all right? Maybe it's RNG manipulation to not eat the cake and just go check the. Oh, it was. All right, let's pretend we. Oh, okay. Anyway, after all of that. It'd be nice. I would be down for a picnic in the mountains where we see butterflies and such. How about you, Chiago? You want to go see butterflies and stuff with me and your mom? I think that you're probably older than me too, which just makes this bit weird. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? No, Deku, no outside. It's cold. I know you have your saddle on, but it's cold. You don't do that. That's why Jeff is inside, and the chickens, who apparently can survive out in the winter if it's not like snowy or whatever. But I don't care enough to try. It's fine. I'm gonna suplex you. Thanks. Oh, I can talk comics now. It was not a terrible chapter in My Hero. Wasn't a particularly great chapter in My Hero. It kind of just recapped a lot of the battles that was happening. The battles that was happening. Yep, hell yeah, English. Woo! American education. All right. So it was a lot of that, a lot of recap. Like, oh. Remember that this happened? Remember that this happened? This is happening somewhere too. And it's like, that. Thanks. Alright. So, but we did get some All Might last moments, I'm gonna say. At this point, I don't see him surviving much longer. He's kind of bleeding from his entire everything. But, you know, we get a really good panel at the end where, what the hell's her name? Nana Shimura, essentially says, like, in her last moments, like, long before the series started, essentially, like, I'm not worried about Toshinori with you, because he's more unhinged than you are, and then just crazy All Might face. So that was pretty good. Yeah, I do like the fact that we've kind of been hinting that All Might and Deku are crazy, because, like, bruh, they are. So just to have, like, plain as day, like, yeah, he's unhinged. He's crazy. It's like, look, he is crazy. Look at him. Look at him be crazy. Alright, yeah, alright, fair enough. Fair enough. So, that's, nope, okay, cool. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's setting up for stuff next chapter, I think, but yeah, I'm just excited to see, like, back to the main kind of conflict here. I want to see gear shift in action some more, and now that we're kind of back with Deku and Shigaraki, we'll be able to do that. So I have hope. So what do you guys think? Is this gonna have credits or no? I don't think that it does. But it'll be fine. We avoided a blizzard after all, right? It was a very persistent blizzard, though. So, but no storm. No storm for us. I don't know. I might have to look if a blizzard can spawn rocks on the farm, just in the off chance that, like, maybe it'll do what I want it to do. It probably won't, and it probably doesn't, so I'm not going to. But if it did, though, that'd be pretty cool. If we get, like, a singular rock, that'd be pretty cool. I wonder what the speedrun of this game is, because I'm not dumb enough to think there's not a speedrun for Harvest Moon Back to Nature. There's a speedrun for literally everything, so I assume there's a speedrun for this. I'll look it up between videos. We'll talk that next time. How long is the Harvest Moon speedrun? When does it stop? What are the criteria? What's happening? And I can't imagine what it would even be. They're like frame skips you can do that catapult you further into the game or something? I don't know. I don't know. If there is a speedrun, I may have to start doing speedruns. I only do Harvest Moon speedruns though. Be so weird. When's the next festival? 24th. Okay, we got some time. We got a couple of videos. All right, let's save that we avoided the first storm and try to avoid the next one. Watch as I loaded my state. Now there's a storm that I can't avoid. I feel like life is strange. Anyway. Nope, just snow. Snow is fine. No, we should talk to our family. Okay. Alright, well, I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time, where we'll keep pushing on through winter. Maybe I'll find some conversations to have along the way. Also, hard worker, by the way. Hope you guys have fun. I'll see you next time. Till then, okay? Out.